Yo, it's like that. What's up with y'all, gang? Look, bro, Rod dropped a video to his song, bro. Bro, I play his song on repeat, gang. It's so fire, dude. It's so fire. What he say? Hold on. We gonna listen to it real quick though. What he say? She love Rod. Dude, let's do it.
We want you ladies just to throw your hands in the air.
This a sing along that we if I made it home. If we get along. Hit a one. Why y'all diss me, y'all? Yo, hey, we finna watch I Generally Hate Having Older Brothers by Alex. What's his name? Cause I don't wanna mess him up. Alex Animates Sometimes. We finna watch him. Hey, let me know if y'all like hearing music before we play videos, bro, in the comments. But let's get into it.
Alex, if I find out you're the reason why you and Cory keep getting into fights, I'm going to hurt you.
Hold on, go back. We gotta read it. John 3:13-7. You don't understand now what I am doing, but someday you will.
I have peace in my life, man. I have no ill intent towards anybody in my heart.
Cap.
I have no enemies.
He's so cool.
But this piece is new to
He's so cool. I have no enemies.
me. It hasn't always been like this. Cause it's impossible to have peace when you have siblings. So I got two older brothers, right? Cory, who's 3 years older than me, and Drew, who's 5 years older than me. And you know, the three of us, we all grew up together. But unbeknownst to me, I was growing up with my two antagonists. Like little kid Cory might have just been evil. Anytime I'd cry, he'd laugh at me. Guys, I couldn't even speak yet. No, but like for real though, he was my first hater. And looking back on it, he almost turned me into a hater. Like there was this one time where I was packing to go to a sleepover and I was begging my mom to let me take Cory's sleeping bag with me, but she said no, I had to take Drew's old one. But I didn't want that one. It was all dingy and it looked used. But Cory's was all nice and fluffy and new. I want this sleeping bag. So I kept begging and begging her. So she put her foot down and said, no, Alex, Cory's name is on it, it's his. I looked down and lo and behold, in big black letters, Cory's name is on the tag. So I cut the tag off. I don't care about Cory. What are we talking about? No, I want this sleeping bag. But that's just how me and Cory's dynamic was. We never saw eye to eye on anything. So we'd argue about everything. And now naturally, some of those arguments did turn into fistfights. Cause yes, it was that deep. But my dynamic with Drew was completely different. Like I would do something that would make him mad, but the events that would transpire next, I couldn't categorize those as fights. Look, I don't know if it was some stat boost he got for being the firstborn, but he could flash them. I'm not talking no anime reference either. I'm not talking no anime reference either. No, he could legitimately move faster than I could react. I couldn't.
Well, you like what, 12? He's like pushing 20, gang. I bet he could move faster than you.
Fight him. To me, he was like Gojo. He was the strongest.
Now he glazing his brother. Okay.
Build a campaign
Hop up your brother meat, gang.
plan for the upcoming launch.
Let me chill though.
So yes, I had the personification of malice intent and the pinnacle of human power as older brothers. But for y'all to get the full scope of what it was like to grow up with those two, we gotta go back to my 5th grade year.
Yeah, he was like 12, 11.
Me and like 8 other kids would walk home from school every day. But towards the end of the year, instead of just going straight home, we would instead just hang out after school. And this became like an everyday thing, to the point where we started to form like a big friend group. But as time went on, not all 9 of us would always be there every time we hung out. So within this big friend group, a smaller friend group began to form. We'll call this smaller group the main cast. It consisted of me, my homeboy Nate, Jamie, Bailey, and her twin sister, also my girlfriend at the time, Baylor. And I'm not gonna lie, we were like the perfect friend group. We all had such different personalities that meshed
Yeah, that didn't work out, did it?
together beautifully. Our dynamic was truly unmatched.
You don't have any, do you?
And to make a good thing even better, I loved my role. Being the funny one was great, because if there was ever a joke to be made or a good laugh to have, I was at the center of it. It was like a dream come true for me. So boom, one day the main cast is hanging out near my crib, and guess who we just happened to run into? What's good, Alex? What's good, bruh? So Drew and Cory, they stopped by, and the 7 of us, we just all start chopping it up for a little bit. Now you see, Nate, he already knew Drew and Cory. You know, he was at my house all the time, because that's my dog. But Jamie,
That's my
Bailey,
dog.
and Baylor, they only knew
No, notice how he said my dog and not my bro. There's a difference between dog and bro.
about Drew and Cory. So this is their first time really meeting and talking with them. And I can't lie, the vibes were chill. You know, good conversation, good laughs, all was well. But after a little bit, I realized I hadn't really said much. And at first, I didn't know why. But as the conversation continued, it hit me. Everything I normally add to the conversation is getting said by either Drew or Cory.
after that.
Now I know I spent a lot of time fighting with them, but at the end of the day, we are brothers. And I knew Drew and Cory were...
Bro, I hate it, bro. Hated that line. At the end of the day, y'all brothers. But just put me in the food and Nestle had me not breathing for 25 seconds. I could have died. We for real?
were funny people, but I never realized how much funnier they were than me. But let's fast forward to summer vacation. Talking clear skies, warm weather. The main cast was outside every day. But one day, as I was getting ready to go hang out with them, Cory asked if he could come along with me. He said he was just bored and had like nothing else to do. And I was like, you know, whatever, I guess. Bottom 3 decisions of my life.
Dude.
I'm being so serious when I say this. I don't think my friends have laughed more than they did that day. Imagine the funniest person you know, and then times that by 80. That was Cory. And I just had to sit there and watch as my friends learned first.
You jealous? You mad? I know that's how Cory felt. He was the middle child. I get how he feel. Who is you? You jealous?
Just how funny he was. But from that day forward, Cory being around the main cast became a regular thing. And yeah, no, I wasn't rocking with that. Cause remember, the reason why our group worked so well,
Man, get your panties out the bunch, bro. You chum. Easy going is insane for Bailey, but
was because we each played a different role. But now Cory's here. And he plays my role better than me.
see, that's your problem. You got different categories and roles y'all got. No, gang, you gotta be the anomaly, gang. That's what Cory got you at. That like, y'all give me mine.
So now those fights me and Cory would have every once in a while started happening almost every day. But Drew? Yeah, no, he wasn't rocking with that. He would always break us up before things ever got too far out of hand, simply because if one of us ever truly got hurt, our parents will put some of that responsibility on him because he's the oldest. But Drew hadn't been around me and Cory when we were with the main cast, so he hadn't seen anything. So to him, it just looked like me and Cory kept fighting randomly out of nowhere. So after the first couple fights, he pulled me to the side and said, Alex, if I find out you're the reason why you and Cory keep getting into fights, I'm going to hurt you. So I looked him dead in his eyes and fell in line. I'm not.
He put you in your place.
In a fight, Drew. He's like Gojo. He's the strongest. I'm not. He can flash step. Did you forget?
Dude.
But as the days went on, Cory continued to hang out with the main cast. And it got to a point to where just being angry wasn't enough. I have to stop this. But fighting him was ruled out. So that means I was just left with one other option. One person to go to. Satoru Gojo.
Without the exception of Satoru Gojo. Man, shut up! But no. Was any of y'all like this? Me and my big bro used to stay fighting, I ain't gonna lie. When I was little, we used to stay box. I never said I won though.
Drew, you have to help me. Bro, Cory isn't trying to take your friends. Why would he want to be friends with a bunch of 11-year-olds? Man, I don't know, but it's the truth. I'm watching it with my own eyes. Whenever he's around, they only talk to him, not me. Can you tell him to stop? Please? How about this? Tomorrow, when y'all leave, I'll go with you guys. And if it really looks like he's excluding you, I'll get him to stop. Alright? Alright, bet. Alright. Now get out of my room. So the next day, me, Drew, and Cory all pulled up to hang out with the main cast. Or so we thought. That whole group that I would walk home from school with also showed up. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 of us.
Gay.
So we all get to talking, but after a little bit, we began to break out into smaller groups. Guys, look at what group I'm hanging out with right now. Y'all haven't seen these people since the beginning of the video. And look at where Cory is. He's with the
This your man's.
You don't even have names for the video. Bro, I was sick. But after a little bit, people started to go home. The nightmare was coming to an end. See, Alex, what'd I tell you? Cory was screwing around over there the whole time. He wasn't bothering you at all. Yeah, I guess you're right. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm just a little tired. I think I
Drew really got that Leonardo type vibe.
might go home. You sure? Yeah.
Baby boy in his feelings.
And mind you, he still hasn't turned around.
Do.
Yeah, no, I hate him.
Hate is a strong word.
Love Roblox? Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards. Sign up for Microsoft Rewards and earn.
But flash forward a couple days, and the house is on like lockdown. Cause me, Drew, and Cory kept forgetting to finish our chores before our parents got home.
Sound about right?
Yo, Alex. Is that your bowl in the sink? Yeah. Why? Can you just wash it and put it up? We'll just do it later. It's fine. Actually, Mom put doing the dishes on my chore list and already cleaned and put them all up earlier this morning. So it's just your bowl left, so. Why did you do them so early? Cause Mom told us if we do our chores the first thing in the morning when we wake up, then we won't forget them. So that's what I did. I mean, yeah, that makes sense for like vacuuming or something. But we use dishes all throughout the day. So doing them this early is counterproductive cause you're just gonna have to do more later. Bro, for real, stop being like that. Just wash your bowl. I didn't do anything. You made it harder on yourself. Alex, man, back up. Go wash your bowl. Maybe instead of talking to me, you could just go do it.
What?
This is what I'm talking about. Just wash your bowl. Stop being dumb. Who's dumb now? Bro, turn around.
But that's not even fair though. That bro, that's messed up, bro.
Man, I didn't even start it this time. Guys, Drew punched me so hard, I thought I was gonna lose my life. Like, why would you punch an 11-year-old with all your might? But you know what the craziest part about all this is? It was all for nothing. Cause like 3 days later, Cory got a new game or something. And he stopped hanging around the main cast. Cause he wasn't bored anymore. But yeah, that was like the last big incident that happened between me and my brothers before the great realization. You know, when y'all are a little bit older and you realize, you know, these guys aren't that bad. And now that I am a little older, you know, a little wiser, I can confidently say having Drew and Cory as older brothers was low-key a great thing for me. Those two basically put me on to all my interests that I have to this day. So big shout outs to Drew and Cory. Cause you know, even though Cory was ruining my life for no reason, because he had his own friends, and Drew, he saw me while I was at my lowest and decided he wanted to hit me with a black flash. Y'all, I can't. I don't even believe that myself. You see how crazy that sounds? When I just say it out loud? Like, no, never mind. I take it all back. Those two are sick in the head.
Hey, he got some fire animations though. It's all love. Hey, no, that was fire. That was fire. That was some heat, bro. Hey, if y'all got brothers like that really do be like this here, bro. I hope y'all make it in life. But look, hey, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell if you want to see some more of me. I'll see y'all later, gang. Peace out.